Where does he come up with these things? Honestly, it's ridiculous. Some of them, aren't they? Onion breath is better than no breath.
True. I agree.
Fact. Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome to our channel. This is Alice.
And this is Kai.
And today we're going to be taking a look at Jolly trying American diner burgers from 1952. It's a bit random, isn't it?
Oh.
So would that mean that it's just an older, an older establishment that's been around for a while and they've been serving since 1952?
I'm guessing so.
Well, it can't be a burger from 1952. Comes out of a tin from the war. Something from like one of those nuclear bunkers.
Obviously.
Fallout bunker.
But shall we find out?
Let's have a look, yeah. So we're still in Detroit, I believe.
To the Hunter House, one of the original slider diner burger bars from the 1950s here in Detroit.
It looks like a 1950s fridge just like dumped to the side of the road.
On the inside, hollowed out, a diner stuck in the middle. It's been
Boy, it looks very old school.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Let's go check it out.
Let's check this out, man. I'm so hyped. Alrighty.
Your coat, man.
This would be so cool though, because it kind of, you know, when you think of American diner, this is kind of what you think of, isn't it? It's kind of the style, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would be so cool because I'm guessing like nowadays, not all the diners look like this. They're probably a bit more modernized, whereas the old school one is kind of what in your head is what you've seen in movies and things like that.
I guess so, yeah.
So it'd be quite nice to actually experience like a legit one.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Magically disappeared as we changed shot.
I just hung it up on the... This is maybe the coolest looking restaurant that we've been to on this trip. It feels like a proper, like old school diner. I can't remember what movie. I feel like there's a...
Every movie. We've either just committed a horrific crime or are just about to be victims of a horrific crime or are planning a horrific crime.
Okay.
One of those three things.
Why is so much crime? This doesn't have to be that.
I've said in the past, I'll say again, I am against crime.
Oh, great. Thanks for the clarification. We've got history of the place on the back of it.
Okay, shall I read it in a history voice?
No. Okay,
Oh, let's see the history voice.
Hamburgers.
Hunter's House Hamburgers.
Oh dear Lord, this is going to take so long.
1952.
Is this a bit
Is
of
that
a David
meant to be,
Attenborough?
yeah, is that meant to be a documentary voice?
I think so.
Featuring sliders, little hamburgers with juicy sweet onions smashed into meat, and the buns steamed hot. Our small white porcelain pillbox diner is a mainstay of Woodward Avenue,
Just
the first paved road in America.
Oh yeah. So literally, this restaurant is on the first paved road in America. That's mental.
That's crazy.
I couldn't hear half of what you said,
okay.
so I didn't realize that was exactly.
I made such an effort.
He wasn't listening.
This is good.
That's thick. It's so thick that it's quite difficult to drink.
And the thing is, it offsets the calories because you're working out your mandible.
Looking at that, I'd be getting major brain freeze right now.
It fulfills multiple functions.
It's just, it's a very functional milkshake.
Yeah, it is.
The most.
Wow. I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's good.
I've had like normal burgers in the UK that are that size. They call it a slider here, which I imagine a slider being tiny. It's just a normal size
sliders are
burger
normally
from the
small.
UK. Okay, wow, so this is a single. I would believe there was nothing but bread.
Yeah, that looks empty.
No, that is in there. It's like a cheeseburger from
Yeah,
McDonald's.
obviously it's not empty, it just looks like it's empty. Before you get in
That's
there.
like a McDonald's cheeseburger style, isn't it?
I
Like
guess,
tiny.
yeah.
Looks good. It looks nice
Okay.
though. Look at
I'm
that.
wanting a bit more beef there.
It's very soft.
Yeah, okay. Try the double, try the double. This is like the taste of like burger history in America, right? These places go back to the 50s. Oh yeah. The cheese melted into the burger itself. It's all sort of mushed into one compact thing. I guess that's why it's a slider.
You couldn't separate it out. Like, even if you tried to take the bread off, the bread is like connected to the meat.
Steamed in.
Because of that, the whole thing is hot. It's like eating a kind of hand warmer. It's less toxic than a hand warmer.
Eating a
It's
hand
a bit toxic, but
Where does he come up with these things? Honestly, it's
I don't
ridiculous. Some
know.
of them, aren't they? Onion breath is better than no breath.
True. I agree.
Fact.
this isn't a health food. You're not going to be getting this at Erewhon.
No.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine
Definitely not.
the average Erewhon consumer taking a bite into that? They need to get a full cleanse afterwards.
I don't know what Erewhon
This
is.
here.
No, I have no idea.
Is there like a posh market kind of thing or like a restaurant?
I've got absolutely no
I've
idea.
heard the name before, but I've got no idea what it is. Sounds very posh though, doesn't
Clueless.
it? Yeah.
$2.45. You can literally have 4 of them. It'd be less than $10. Quick maths. Yeah.
Should we move on to the final burger?
There's
Oh, what's in that?
in
Onion
there.
ring.
Oh, barbecue sauce,
Oh, that's
bacon,
not good.
and another beef patty on the bottom.
I don't know. I think that'd be
That
good.
honey
I could
burger,
do that.
Mate, this is epic. This is just the perfect
Nice sweet burger.
late night snack. Okay.
The problem with that is it's too similar to other burgers I've had elsewhere.
Yeah.
I feel like the beauty of those burgers that we had before is their simplicity, right?
Okay,
There's
so-
too much going on in there.
I really like the crispiness of the onion ring and the crispy bacon. Delicious. The way it all works together, I mean, it's fantastic. To me, the barbecue sauce way too overpowering.
I feel like the first burger was the 1950s, simple. Detroit's up and coming. They've invented the production line.
Yeah.
They're cracking out Ford Model Ts. They're a bit late for Ford Model Ts, I think. No?
Okay. Okay.
60s,
Yeah.
Motown comes in. So they're getting the cultural boom as well.
Okay.
70s,
Yeah.
boom and bust. Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like any hamburger establishment would have to have a variety of hamburgers.
you
You know,
would.
they can't just have like the basic one. That's it. That's all we get. That's all that's on the
Yeah.
menu. You go in and it's like hamburger and chips. That's it.
Even if it starts off like that, it obviously evolves. a
Yeah,
little
they've got
bit.
their menu's gonna expand, isn't it?
But they do have some staples that everyone seems to
Oh, of
love,
course,
and
yeah.
then some things that some people prefer over other people.
And
or
for
other
also,
things.
you know, certain dietary requirements. I
Yeah.
suspect there's other options.
Like, for example, I wouldn't get that burger because I'm not the biggest fan of onion rings, so that would just ruin the burger for me.
Makes sense.
But
I'd probably go for that 'cause I'm greedy.
How are you making this a history lesson again? Dag nabbit, Ollie. Fries are so good.
They're thin.
Oh my
All loaded fries.
yeah, the
Crispy.
first look
They're
good.
covered in not only melted cheese, but also ranch dressing and these really crispy bacon bits. Unbelievably good. Like exactly
That
what
sounds
you want,
good, to
like
be
late
fair.
at
They
night.
do
I
look
mean, I
good
don't know
as
if we
well,
told you guys, it's 11 p.m. right now. We've just come in for a late night burger. It's glorious. It's absolutely glorious.
Burners.
What are those?
It's just ginger ale.
It's called a ginger ale, but it's actually better than ginger ale.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a real ginger flavor, and it is
Oh.
definitely Detroit.
Oh, that's
So ginger ale is beer, right?
I've got no idea.
Because this is what gets me. Because you've got root beer that's not beer. It's soda, I think. This is like because for me, ale is like
Beer.
it's beer, but you've got
Ale,
yeah.
yeah.
You know, over here we have the variations. I don't know. I shouldn't have ale in America, but for me that would be alcoholic, I guess, or contain alcohol.
So root beer isn't?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
I think it's a soft drink.
Why do you keep coming back to this place?
It's kind of a cool place to watch here in Lafayette to watch people after hours.
okay.
Ah.
Interesting.
I'm a people watcher.
Mm.
Been a bartender since I'm 18, and I worked at the Fox Theater for 14 years.
Oh
Oh
wow.
my gosh, you're proper Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best bartending job ever because constantly a different show, different
Yeah.
crowd of people.
Right.
Well, what do you make of this show then?
Oh, I think you guys are great.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much. Can you imagine if we had a place like this in London?
But this price.
Oh my gosh.
There'd be queues like out the door constantly.
We had paved roads all over London like 300
cheap.
years ago, and they didn't
It
build
is
one
cheap,
of these.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew? Stage 2 after building a paved road was building a massive fridge on the side of the highway.
Yes.
Last thing.
Patty
Yes.
Melt sounds like an
Food.
auntie that
Oh,
just gives you
nice.
all
Toasty.
the food your parents don't allow you to have.
Patty melt.
Auntie Patty.
That is triple patty. There's 3 burgers in there,
What?
melted in with cheese and a
Okay.
greasy bread.
I'm actually afraid to look at it for too long.
I think it's gonna be
Cheers.
amazing.
Okay.
Simple but good, I think.
Oh, hell yeah.
There really is nothing like saturated fat, is there? It's the nectar of the gods. If the gods were obese and lived very short lifespans, they're mortal gods.
You're like Roman gods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not the really fit ones.
Yeah.
Were there fat Roman gods?
I just imagine the Roman gods as like doing whatever the hell they
You
wanted.
know what? The Roman gods
You know?
are the kind of guys who could just slam Patty Melt up
Oh,
Patty
hell
Melt.
yeah. Never
They
get
still
fat.
look great naked. It's just not fair. But that's
I think the patty melt looks better than the burger that we
The
saw
big
initially.
burger.
This looks amazing. I'd
Yeah, it
absolutely
does
get
look
that.
better.
why they're gods.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed.
That's why they're gods.
Indeed.
They're just mocking us
Continuing
mortals.
the history lesson.
Yeah.
Everything we've had have been incredible. That's easily like the most punchy though. How good is that? That's
Yeah.
really good.
I feel a lot of these.
Yeah, I know. Do you remember at Whataburger, their honey butter biscuit chicken thing, and the patty melt was damn good. That's better though.
I love this. Is amazing.
This place is so great.
We don't have anything like this in
This
London.
is a single. This is a
Okay.
Not a chain.
One. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what makes it special. If you're talking sliders
Yeah.
here in the Midwest,
Yeah.
White Castle.
Should we go to White Castle?
Only after drinking a lot and you want to go.
Okay.
She's honest.
I mean, nice. I've got such greasy hands, darling.
Lovely to meet you,
Shall I
darling.
give you an
Thank you
elbow?
so much.
Or... Here you go. Nice.
Take care.
Bye.
This might be my
Ah,
favorite meal
that's
we've had.
beautiful.
She is lovely,
which is
wasn't she?
insane. I knew nothing about the existence of these little like hamburger diners.
I like the building, like
I
from
think
the
it's cool.
outside. Yeah, it doesn't look like a fridge or whatever.
No,
all you
they're
keep
playing
saying.
it down.
I really
Definitely
like
playing
it.
it down.
It feels like it hasn't changed much.
Oh yeah,
50
since
years.
the 50s,
In
yeah.
a city that has changed so much and have had so many ups and downs, and yet we keep meeting people who grew up here and who have stuck around. So in that sense, it feels like very of Detroit, you know?
A little slice of history.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you?
No, we've never been to Detroit.
Never been to Detroit.
This is our first time here, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, have we come to the right place?
Yeah.
What's your position on the Coney Islands in downtown? Are you Lafayette or American? You're Lafayette?
What's the difference?
That Lafayette has been closed down for bad hygiene.
Really?
I don't know if it's open now, but it has been periodically over time. So the
okay.
hygiene and cleanliness thing that the guy said in the other video
Yeah.
was actually real.
It's actually a
So
thing.
they have had bad hygiene and
Oh,
stuff.
I see.
So-
It wasn't just like
No, so we
old
obviously
looking
thought
and
like, they're just playing off the style, but
Yeah.
no, it was actually the hygiene.
Oh, I see.
So that for me, that would put me off a bit. I think
that would definitely tip
straight
the
away,
scales, I
straight
think.
away, boom. Lafayette's now, pushed that to the side. We go to the other.
But
one.
is that the case still, or that was just something that happened and then they fixed
I
things? 'Cause that
genuinely, I
something
haven't
happened.
looked into it,
Yeah.
so I can't say for sure.
Yeah.
But based on the comments of the last video,
Mhm.
it sounded fairly recent.
Right.
So
Interesting.
but these guys have just been there, I guess, right? So
Yeah, recently.
So yeah.
That one, much friendlier.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing to be here. People here are so friendly.
In England, like everyone's super friendly.
Really? Have you been to England?
Yeah.
It depends where you go.
I think if they went up north England is very friendly.
Yes.
The south of
The
England,
south is just like go, 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 busy, busy.
people
busy,
are just
everyone
busy.
is
It's like New
cute.
York, isn't it? Effectively?
Yeah.
It's busy.
Yeah.
That was
That
nice,
was
though, wasn't
nice.
it?
Yeah, I really love the building and the history behind it.
Yes.
And the fact that it was really cheap though. That
and the people
surprised
were really
me.
friendly as well. I
People
don't know if
were
that's just
lovely.
because they were recording as well, so they probably got like the camera gear and things. So
Not
people might
necessarily,
be
because I
involved,
think
but
people, if they see that,
a bit
they'll just-
inquisitive, maybe.
Yeah. People that don't really care, they'll just walk away and not
Oh
say
yeah, of
anything.
course. Yeah.
Um,
But I thought it was cool, and the people
Yeah.
seemed lovely as well,
Mm.
didn't they? Yeah, I like that.
and off the menu, so from what they've had,
Mhm.
I think my favorites were the cheese, not the cheese, sorry, the toasty thing they had at the end.
Yeah, it was
What was
something
it called?
melt.
I
Wasn't
can't
it, or
remember.
something?
Yeah,
yeah, I can't remember.
burger
Cheese melt,
melt
burger
or-
melt. I can't remember. Yeah.
And
That
also
looks-
the fries. The fries look really good.
To be honest, I would have gone for it
Yeah.
until I saw the final one, and now like that one's gone.
Yeah.
that's not even a fact. I wouldn't even think about it now. It's just straight for the toasty one.
Yeah, but I guess we would have done the same. Just get a bit of this, a bit of that, and
Mm.
just try it.
But in fairness, in terms of the loaded fries, I think that over here in the UK, yes, you can get them, but it's more of a newer thing, isn't it?
I've never had good loaded fries.
I've not either, but I think in America
And-
it's in abundance. I think. you can get
Yeah,
them
and I
everywhere.
see a lot more options when we look
Mm.
at these sort of videos. Whereas here, I've tried a few times in different places. It's never been nice enough for me to.
And it's also
I kind of avoid them now.
it's
'cause-
expensive as well, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like it's expensive. You basically get the same amount of fries with a tiny little bit of stuff on top.
Mm.
Like whereas the ones I've seen in America, they're that's the definition of loaded fries. It's kind of,
Yeah.
you get what you expect.
You get
Whereas
almost like
here
a
it's
full
just like a
meal.
bit of a gimmick almost, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like they don't put much effort into it. Maybe we
It's
obviously
just like a little sprinkle of something on
Yeah.
top. Oh, they're loaded
maybe
now.
we haven't been to the right places.
That's
either.
probably the case as well. There
We're
probably are
not-
some pieces of
Yes,
good
yeah.
stuff.
It's not we're not necessarily the we are foodies, but we're not out there all the time eating out and that sort of stuff. So maybe that's
No,
another
we,
thing.
I mean, we will start
We
making
want
an effort.
to.
We want to go to London. There's plenty of American style restaurants there, so I think we'd be
Yeah.
able to get a better taste of these things. But it's just making the effort to actually get there, isn't it? So
Yes.
in the near future, we will aim to do that. And also, our kitchen is now finished, so we'll be
Hopefully.
working on those videos as well. So some home cooking now.
Ideally, yes, that's the plan. We'll see how that works out.
Two terrible chefs in a lovely kitchen cooking something that probably doesn't
Making-
look like the recipe.
Making an attempt.
Making a mess, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, that'd be a cool one.
But that would be a funny one at least.
Yes.
So watch this space.
Providing you can do the cooking, I'll just do the tasting because I'm going to ruin it.
Of course, why not?
I had that recipe just now, and I cooked it. It was all on. It was literally there, and I'm like, right, follow this step, follow that step, and then everything was just like, oh my god, it was all going to pot.
It's a lot of multitasking in cooking, which you're probably
It's
not
not
the
for
best
me.
at.
It's
Yeah.
not for me. No. Anyway, guys, I think we've waffled on plenty this one. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.